I want to talk about the DeAndre Hopkins trade. You're a Texans fan. And the minute that trade happened, I actually went on Twitter. I was like, what is Brett saying about this? Because I felt so bad for you. What was your reaction? What are your thoughts? I know we're late. I don't care. You're a Texans fan. Talk about the DeAndre Hopkins trade.
It was soul-shattering, to say the least, but
poor
also
man.
not surprising. Like, as sad as I was not shocked, because that's what Bill O'Brien does. Trades away Dwayne Brown, trades away Jadeveon Clowney, trades away DeAndre Hopkins, signs Randall Cobb. Like, that's what he is. Like, he wants control of this football team. If a player who deserves to be paid more, even when they sign a deal, 2 years ago, and you want them to wait their turn, if Bill gets mad at you because the market has shifted and you want to make money to match that market, which DeAndre Hopkins did, he won't hesitate to get rid of you, even if it's to the detriment of the football team, because he that's how he runs his locker room. And there are a lot of other franchises that I think deal with disgruntled players better than Bill O'Brien does, that I think are a little bit more understanding, a little bit more flexible. He doesn't handle individualistic players very well. And unfortunately for Houston, a lot of their best players were individualistic players.
Do you think he's trying to be like Bill Belichick, or is there...
Yes, 100%.
Yep.
That, because Bill does the same thing. But the problem is, with the Patriots, their best players were really not into being super individualistic. Tom Brady, Devin McCourty, Vince Wilfork, like all these guys were always willing to take hits for the team, make sacrifices for the team. And I think when it comes to a lot of the guys in Houston, Dwayne Brown had very clear disagreements with ownership. He also wanted to be getting a long-term contract extension to make him one of the highest paid tackles, if not the highest paid tackle. And even though we had no backup plan, again, Bill O'Brien's not about that. Like, he's going to get rid of you before he caves into that. DeAndre Hopkins signed a deal 2 years ago. He's going to get rid of D-Hop before he ever caves into demands to match the market. The only real superstar player that they have on the roster that has continuously taken hits for the team like that is J.J. Watt, contractually speaking.
Yeah.
He's still not making anywhere near what he should be making, and he hasn't made anything what he should be making for a long time now. Maybe he hopes Deshaun Watson's going to be the same thing when that contract negotiation comes up, but I don't think it will be. So that's going to be the ultimate test of Bill. You can't keep expecting all your best players to just cave in every single time and not make what they're supposed to be making. Like, I understand that's how they did it in New England. That's not going to work anywhere else. So
well, also, he's not Bill Belichick. That's part of the problem.
And he's not Bill Belichick. Yeah. Part of the reason the players will fall in line and deal with that because they expect to go win Super Bowls. Whereas in the AFC South, even though Bill O'Brien wins the division 4 out of the last 6 years, the Texans are the only team in that division to not make the AFC Championship over that same time period.
Yeah.
He's not Belichick, and he's expecting the players to cave in and respect him like he is. And it's like, nah, dude, like, you got to earn that. You got to get a Super Bowl ring, and then people take pay cuts, not the other way around.
Absolutely.